This video is brought to you by Gemmer.com, place where you can buy, sell, and trade collectibles of all kinds, uniquely for comic book fans and just lovers of pop culture in general. So go check it out, Gemmer.com, and hopefully we'll see you there.
Hey, what's up guys, Nick here with my review for Arrow Season 4, Episode 13, titled Sins of the Father. Now, this episode dealt very heavily with the motif of father, and what that kind of means for the different characters that we have on the show, the main fathers being Oliver Queen himself, Malcolm Merlyn, and the Calculator. Now, each of these subplots kind of played into the main part of the episode, but I think the real conflict was trying to resolve Thea's bloodlust and what we got teased at the last bit of the other episode where Nyssa goes to Oliver with an ultimatum where she will save his sister as long as he kills Malcolm Merlyn. And that's the main crux of the episode. It's really trying to figure out how they're going to save Thea but not kill Merlyn and not have to deal with Nyssa. They're just trying to solve it in a diplomatic way, but that doesn't really happen when you get to the end of the episode. We actually see that this whole storyline comes to a head and Thea is eventually cured, but it's at the cost of pretty big things, like the League of Assassins gets disbanded, Malcolm Merlyn gets severely injured, which is going to play a big role into his character, I'm guessing, later on, and Nyssa kind of parts ways with the League and just goes a different direction. So I think that was a little bit under the influence of what Laurel had told her to be a better person. And anyways, the subplot this episode dealt with the Calculator and Felicity as he tried to get closer to her and get more into her life, but Felicity ends up finding out that he's just trying to play her and steal information from her. Overall, this is a pretty solid episode, nothing too spectacular. It was definitely carried by some great performances, I thought, from Stephen Amell and John Barrowman this episode, especially the last argument that they have before their climactic showdown in the end of the episode. But yeah, overall, this is probably like a 7 out of 10 episode for me. It's, like I said, it felt a little bit filler for the most part, but there were some highlights that kind of are going to play into later aspects down the road, especially this confrontation that happens with Damien Dark and Malcolm Merlyn towards the very end of the episode that is going to have serious repercussions on Team Arrow if that actually ends up unfolding. But anyways, tell me what you guys thought of this episode down below, and here's a question: who do you guys think is in that grave that they keep teasing? Because there are so many different theories out there and so many different factors, and tonight we got a pretty decent lead into a clue as to who could be in the grave later on, but we don't know exactly for sure. I guess we won't find out till later on towards the end of the season. So anyways, tell me all your thoughts down in the comments below. Be sure to stay subscribed to our channel for all of our latest content. My name is Nick, and I will see you guys next week.